Okay, here we have Math 7 notes for 10-6 focused on triangles and circles, and this is it, humans. You've made it. This is our last lesson, so woohoo! So triangles, notice the prefix of that, tri. Triangles have 3 angles, and we now know that those 3 angles are always going to add up to 180 degrees. That is always true. So we're going to use that piece of information to help us with this first example here. So example 1, find the measure of each angle. Well, first off, we can see that this is a triangle. So I'm going to look at my triangle rule. When it asks you to explain, if it does, you just explain the rule. And the rule is that triangles, angles add up to 180 degrees. So I'm going to use that fact to create an equation. Angle B right here is 2x plus angle C is 3x plus angle A is 4x, and that entire thing is going to be equal to 180 degrees because we know that triangles add to 180 degrees. So now I just have an equation that I need to solve. This is a old school equation with variables only on one side, so I'm just combining like terms. 2x plus 3x is 5x. 5 plus 4x is going to be a 9x, not a 59, just a 9x, is equal to 180. Getting your variable isolated, that 9 is being multiplied by x, so you need to do the inverse operation to both sides and divide each side by 9. 180 divided by 9 is going to give us x equals 20. So now remember here, at this point, all we've done is solve for x. We have not done what the question is asking us to do and find the measure of each angle. So in order to do that, we need to go back and we need to plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Okay, so I'm going to take that 20 and for x, and I'm going to plug it into each of these angles so I can figure out what they are. So I'm just going to use some notation. The measure of angle B is going to be equal to 2x, but we know that x is 20, so 2 times 20 gives me the measure of angle B to be 40 degrees. And we're just going to continue onward. Up next, going to angle A, the measure of angle A is equal to 4x. Using those parentheses when I'm substituting gives us the measure of angle A to be 80 degrees. And last but not least, the measure of angle C is equal to 3x. 3 times the 20 gives us 60. So that's the measure of angle C, which makes sense because 60 plus 40 is 100, and 100 plus 80 is that 180 degrees total. And so just to finish this off here, I'm just going to label each of these 60 degrees, 80 degrees, and my 40 degrees. Now we're set and we found the measure of each angle.